Absolutely. Let's do Somaliland. Now, I did do this on the other account. They did just reinstate the other account. I'll have it tagged because I've been going over stuff in the encyclopedias since January. So there's so much stuff, but we're going to go over it here. Also, I have not gone over to see what it says in the encyclopedias from the 1890s. This is the set from the 1920s, the standard teaching encyclopedias from Chicago. So I'll check in the other one too. Somaliland, a region occupying the eastern Horn of Africa. It extends along the coast from the Strait of Bab el Mandeb to the Juba River. The region is arid and semi-arid. The total population is over 500,000. It is inhabited by the Somali, a Hamitic people, a dark-skinned branch of the white race. You learn something new every day, huh? The Somali are mixed with Negro blood in the south and with Arab blood in the north. So how on earth does that make a white... How do they figure this stuff? As a consequence, there is considerable variation in stature, complexion, and form. Although an interesting people, the Somali have no literature. Nominally, they are Mohammedans. The Somali are divided into numerous tribes. They are a pastoral folk, rearing herds of camels, cattle, horses, sheep, and goats. Their agriculture is carried on by Negro slaves. The Somali are a fighting people. Were they not split into jealous tribes, they might have preserved their independence. But as it is, the region is divided into various protectorates. Beginning at the south, the coast of Somaliland is divided into Italian, British, and French protectorates. The inland part of the Somali country belongs to Abyssinia. The merchants of Great Britain do a considerable business with the British protectorate. Rice, cotton goods, dates, cutlery, and other articles are imported to the value of $1 million a year. Skins, hides, ostriches' feathers, gum, cattle, and sheep are exported. Inland transportation is carried on entirely by means of caravan. We'll go over it in the other one too. Okay, so this is the set from the 1890s. This is the Chambers Encyclopedia, and it's also under Somaliland. So let's go ahead and see what it says. Somaliland, an eastern projection of Africa, washed by the Gulf of Aden on the north and by the Indian Ocean on the southeast. The western boundary may be defined by a line drawn from Zayla on the Gulf of Aden through Harar to the river Jube or Juba. Besides this river, the only considerable stream is the Webi Shibli, which, however, does not reach the Indian Ocean, its waters being lost in the sands near the southern extremity of the region. The country is apparently an undulating plateau, in very many parts parched and barren, though in the rainy seasons, of 2 or 3 months' duration, numerous swamps are formed. Game and wild animals, elephant, hippopotamus, lion, leopard, crocodile, antelope, waterbuck, monkeys, ostriches, vultures, marabout, storks, etc., are generally plentiful. The vegetation is on the whole arid, though in suitable localities they grow luxuriant grasses, mimosas, acacias, gum-bearing trees, palms, sycamores, cactuses, aloe, and others. Sorry, my phone's dying. I hope that didn't mess it up. The inhabitants, the Somal, numbering probably 500,000, are for the most part a pastoral people who lead the life described as characteristic of the Old Testament patriarchs. They have herds of camels, sheep, and oxen, and keep horses and goats. Fond of liberty and warlike, they are ruled by a number of petty chiefs and are jealous of strangers entering their territory, on which account it is almost wholly unknown. Nevertheless, they are said to be a light-hearted, merry, affectionate race, though quick-tempered, and in their wrath savage and cruel. They are Mohammedans in religion. Ethnically, they belong to the Hamitic stock and are closely akin to the Gala and the Abyssinians. But they are not a pure race, for there is a strong blending of Semitic Arab blood in them. Semitic Arab blood in them, and easily discernible traces of Negro as well. Do you see how in this encyclopedia it says that Semitic is Arab? Not blues, Arab. What trade there is in the natural products, myrrh and frankincense, hides, ostrich feathers, coffee, salt, etc., finds an outlet through the ports on the coast, principally through Berbera and Zayla on the shore of the Gulf of Aden. The Somali Coast Protectorate of Britain extends from Ras Cape, Djibouti, on the west of Zayla to Ras Hafen, some considerable distance south of the Cape Guardafu, and includes the fortified towns of Zayla, Berbera, and Balhar, and the unfortified Karam. The cattle, sheep, hides, ostrich feathers, gums, etc., exported from these seaports reach an annual value of 540,000 pounds. This district was annexed by Egypt in 1875, but has been under British protection since 1884. What should we go over next? Oh, also, I think this is crazy. I just noticed this. Soma is the name of a god worshipped by the Aryan Indians in Vedic times. We're going to have to go over that because I've never even heard of that.